right, so it looks like JJ Redick has changed his rhetoric. And I like that. JJ Redick changed his rhetoric. I have not forgotten the fact that this man said that Wemby and Chet are like on the same wavelength. Who could be rookie of the year? It was never close. It never was. I don't want to hear that nonsense, okay? It never was close. And as far as him becoming defensive player of the year, that is definitely something that shocked a lot of us. We did not know he would be this good defensively. I mean, we knew he would be great. I knew he would be a juggernaut, but I don't think anybody knew he would be this ridiculous. Like, these metrics are unheard of. I didn't think it would be like that first year. But hey, it is what it is. We really did get something special. So we're going to take a look at what JJ Redick has to say about Wemby and saying that he's the next Steph or Tim Duncan. I have not watched this, but I am interested to see what he has to say.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys. All right, we're going to take a look at what JJ Redick has to say, okay? Now, before we do any of that, really quick, this video is sponsored by BetUS, so big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. And I've had some people ask me like my opinion on some of these bets. Like, for instance, we got one coming up that's the King versus the Pelicans, and I would never say that I'm a professional, okay? I'm pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty decent. I make some sound decisions, but I'm not an expert by any means. So if you guys want to, first off, Harrison Barnes, that's an easy one. I would go under. I think I would go under. But then again, like I said, I'm not a professional. But if you guys are interested in attempting to get the most sound advice, please head on over to BetUS TV. So if you go to BetUS TV and go to their channel, if you scroll, oh my God, that's loud. If you scroll down, you'll see NBA picks and predictions. That's another channel that they have. And this is a really good thing if you know you are unsure or you want to get started and you don't really know where to start. This is a really good resource for you. You know, at the very least, you know, you could just watch it just for the content, right? But use the link in my description. You sign up for BetUS, you support the sponsor, you support the channel. So yeah, thank you for listening if you stayed around that long. All right, let's listen to what JJ Redick has to say. I'm sure it's some great takes. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta rewind. Okay, here we go.
He has this amazing ability to be aware of everything happening. The stories I heard coming out of the Spurs camp, like even early in the season, where there was a Drake concert in Austin and he got asked to come up on stage because Drake was doing that with a bunch of NBA guys this offseason. And Wemby was like, can my teammates come up on stage with me because they're going to be at the concert with me? And Drake's camp was like, no. And he's like, then I don't want to do it. What 19-year-old kid doesn't want to go up on stage with Drake? There's been anomalies for star players in that they have been low maintenance. There's like Steph and there's like Tim Duncan. Wemby's one of those guys.
I absolutely agree that Wemby is one of those guys. Now, I'm a little, okay. The whole thing with the Drake thing, is that true? I feel like I would need Wemby to verify that. I don't know if that's true. Because Drake, okay, you said it was in Austin, right? Hold on, let me look this up. So let's do Drake. Because I went to a Drake concert, and I think it was in Lexington. It was Drake and J. Cole. Let's see, was he even in Austin? Because I remember looking on here, or looking at the dates and stuff. Let's see. All right, so he said earlier in the season, San Antonio. So he wasn't in Austin, so maybe he misspoke there. But scrolling down, and it wouldn't have been in March because he said earlier in the season. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the reason why I'm a little iffy about this story is because, okay, Wemby said he wouldn't go up there if his teammates couldn't, but I remember them being at a concert. Hold on, if we go to Twitter, what should we do? I know Fasale was there. Fasale, Drake, concert. I know I'm not crazy, like, yeah, look at this. This is it right here. Yeah, they came out. Okay, so they came out with Lil Durk, but this was a Drake concert. I mean, unless they went and they weren't really concerned. I don't know. Does Wemby want his whole crew to go on stage? And they said no? I don't know. This is a weird one. I have no idea. Also, I don't think this was in San Antonio. I don't think. Because Jeremy Sohan posted it, and this was posted on Twitter March 15th. So were they in New York? Because, yeah, we would have seen this already. So I think they might have been in New York around that time. Yeah, guys, I don't know. You see March. Okay, they were in New York on the 14th. Yeah. Yeah, if this happened around this time, yeah, they would have had quite a bit of time before traveling. Oh, wait. No, this would have been Drake's concert. I'm stupid. I don't know what the schedule would have looked like. Let's look at the schedule. I know I'm getting sidetracked. I just want to verify this before I say anything, because I don't know. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Unless he's talking about San Antonio, that's the only way it would make sense. But let's see. What was our schedule? And we'll go close to March 15th. Were they in New York? No, they were in Colorado. They were in New York. Wait, no, because it would have been posted March 15th. Was Drake in Colorado? No, he wasn't in Colorado. When the heck did this happen? When were they in Colorado? Where Spurs were also in Houston, and they were in California on the 11th. Kentucky and then New York. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe this is just old footage. That might have been old footage. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe he is right. That is San Antonio. But yeah, that's still strange that Drake or Wemby wouldn't have got on stage in Vassell and Sohan was there. Maybe he wanted more people from our camp to go up there. See, he's in Denver, Colorado in January. I don't know. I'm sorry. I got completely sidetracked. We got pretty far into this video without me saying anything. Okay. All right. JJ Redick, absolutely right. I love it. Yes, he is very close to guys like Steph and Tim Duncan. Okay. I think that it's really great that we're praising Wemby because he is so mature and he is a freaking alien and he's awesome and he's going to be so great. But I think some people are, and I've noticed this at least from some of my like recent videos. I think some people are praising him in a good way. Like, that's good. Like, I praise him too, because I love how he's disciplined and he stays to what he wants to do for himself, and it works for him and everything. But then I've seen some people like kind of down other players a little bit, like, oh, he's better than these other guys, or these other guys don't have their minds on straight. And then it's like, well, come on, we got to even it out a little bit. Like, there's different strokes for different folks. Okay, I mean, literally the greatest player of all time, in my opinion, Michael Jordan, he's no angel, right? Like Michael Jordan, he enjoyed himself, he smoked, he drank, he did stuff, like, but the main thing, the most important thing, and this is what I really care about, is the fact that he's disciplined. And this is what all great players are: disciplined when it comes to the game, and they never cheat the game. And that's one thing about Wemby. That's the most special thing to me. Being low maintenance, that's great, especially for our culture and everything. Building around a guy like that makes it so much easier to create a dynasty. But at the end of the day, he is disciplined and he never cheats the game. And what I mean by that is, he's not just relying on the fact that he is lanky and he has these gifts and he's athletic and all these different things. Now, he definitely helped with that athleticism, obviously, flexibility, all that good stuff. But he never just goes into it and say that that's good enough. Good enough is never good enough for Wemby. I feel the same way with other players on our team too, a few of them. Like, I think Jeremy Sohan's constantly growing on his game. I think Devin Vassell is constantly building upon his game. But Wemby has the gifts where he could be special. He recognizes that, and he never cheats the game. He wants to absorb as much information as he possibly can, as many different move sets, as much knowledge as he can get from Popovich and everybody around him, so he could be the best player possible. And I think that that's the special thing about it. That's the true special thing about Victor Wembanyama, is that he does not cheat the game of basketball. That's what's important. And all the other stuff, this is just icing on the cake, baby. The fact that he's coachable, he's laid back, he's chill, and he's willing to bring people along on the way and all that good stuff. Like, that's just icing on the cake. But the cake itself is his discipline, him being disciplined in the game of basketball. So that's the good stuff. But that's all I have to say about that. I like that JJ Redick has changed his complete view on this whole thing, and that's a good thing. That's a beautiful sight to see. But yeah, good stuff. Great stuff, actually. I like it.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.